This episode of Off the Vine is brought to you by Booking.com. Since 2010, they have helped over 1 billion vacation rental guests find places to stay. That's billion with a B. Head on over to Booking.com and get started on your listing today. Get seen, get booked on Booking.com.
You're listening to Off the Vine with Kaitlyn Bristowe.
Hey, Vinos, real quick, if you are listening right now, which obviously you are or you wouldn't be hearing this, can you hit the subscribe or follow button on whatever platform you're on? Please. That one simple thing helps more than you even realize. It allows me to keep growing on this podcast and making these episodes the best they can possibly be, obviously for you. That's the only favor I'm going to ever ask, okay? It truly means the world to me. Thank you. Now let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome to Off the Vine. I'm your host, Kaitlyn Bristowe, and co-hosting today, my bestie, Bri. It's been a minute.
It has.
Like when I first started podcasting, I feel like it was my favorite to just sit in your husband's, I was going to say father, your husband's
My
office.
dad's.
She's part of the Dead Dad Club. Your husband's office because we didn't need to worry about video. And now I'm like, damn it, we got to get cute now.
You're like, how are we going to do a podcast? And I was like, oh, can't we just, no, you make it a whole thing now.
I was like, we on the YouTube now.
You've leveled up.
Had to. Got to keep up with the kids.
Let's not forget I was your second ever podcast guest. And
were you?
Yeah. You're like, I'm like, let's not forget. You're like, you were.
Let's not forget. I forgot.
No, but I had just had my second baby and we had to meet up in a boardroom in a hotel.
Yeah, I do remember this. That was the second one.
Yeah. And I had to bring him with me because he was
I do
a
remember
newborn,
that.
And you can't be too far away at all times. And we would have,
and he was perfect. I remember he didn't make a
I was like, we might have to pause.
Yeah.
He was good and he slept through it. He was just in the room.
And now here we are, 8 hours. Okay, I gotta get in the zone here. My brain.
8 years later.
8 years
it feels like
later.
8 hours.
Yeah, it's 8 years, which is crazy. 8 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thanks for coming here.
Mon plaisir. I mean, you came to Calgary, so thanks for coming here.
I came to Calgary, you guys, because Bri made me renew my passport, and I know I needed to do it. I could have done it.
Sorry to make you be a responsible adult.
I could have done it from online in Nashville, but I didn't want to send off my passport and then not know when I was getting it back.
Coming back, exactly.
And also, it was a great excuse to also come see you and the family.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I was in LA for Dancing with the Stars. People are probably, when this comes out, being like, stop talking about it, Kaitlyn. We get it. You're on Dancing with the Stars. You
don't stop talking about it.
I probably never will. I don't. Like, anytime I get a chance to bring up my mirror ball, I will do it.
And why not talk about something that meant so much to you and bring so much joy to your life? It's a great memory.
Okay, thank you for that.
Let's talk about things that make us happy. If someone doesn't want to listen, they've already stopped watching, so it's fine.
And they wouldn't, because they're my people and they love hearing these stories. And the best part about Dancing with the Stars is they love when you share behind the scenes. And if I do that with Bachelor, I get a cease and desist.
And Dancing with the Stars wants you to talk about it?
Yes, they're like, talk about anything behind the scenes.
We'll talk about it.
So I obviously was practicing every day with Andy, and I love you, Andy. You're obviously not like a trained dancer. Nobody's a trained dancer. Well, Alex, and actually I think everybody except Andy has some dance background. Mm-hmm. But he is just an earth angel baby doll of a human, Sweetie Petey Pie. And meeting him, and he kept saying things like, I'm really glad we're doing this together.
That's so nice.
I know. He's just kind, and he appreciated everything, and he was really just like, he went headfirst into the experience. Like, I think he expected to go home week 1, and he was just kind of there for the paycheck, which I respect. And then he was like, oh, we made it the next week. And then the next time he's like, oh. And then it became such a thing where there's fandies, and he was like, I want to be here.
Aww.
And I can't tell you how hard he worked. He'd be like, do you want to do it again? Should we just count it this time? Let's do it with the music 3 times in a row.
He went head first. Like, he went all in. I love that.
Yeah, it was really sweet. So at first, I'm not going to lie, when I got the call that I was doing this Dancing with the Stars. So what happened was, it's their 20th anniversary. They were bringing back 6 mirror ball winners to dance with the 6 final celebrities. Mm-hmm. And the pro had to choreograph a dance for us. And it went for points into the relay round.
Yes.
And I didn't find any of that out until like 2 days before. I thought I was just doing like a group number. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, this means more than what I thought I was signing up for.
Yes. So then I was like, put me with Dylan.
Well,
Dylan
yeah.
Respect to his girlfriend. I don't mean it in a way where I'm like, I want to get Dylan. But I was like, he's so cute and he's such a good dancer. And he seems kind.
And he seems very nice.
And I was like, that would be fun because I could actually dance and he's good.
Yeah.
And well, Robert too, but I knew they wouldn't put me with Robert. For some reason, I just knew.
They're like, you're too much for Robert.
Yeah, too much. I'm too much for Robert.
He's just this pure, innocent little soul.
Well, and he's already got so much energy and putting too much energy. Well, Sochi also has a lot of energy, but I thought for sure, like, Daniela even called me and she's like, I'm pretty sure you're going to be with Dylan. And I was like,
oh, so
great.
you had it in your head you were with Dylan?
Yes. So I started watching all of her dances with Dylan and like trying to move like her, which nobody can because she's a freak of nature.
Because it's Daniela.
It's Daniela. My brain can't even I can't access how to understand the way her body moves. And so Dina, the casting director, goes, Kaitlyn, you're dancing with Andy, the heart of the show, the people's princess.
The people's princess.
And I went, and then I thought about it and I went, this is perfect.
Best thing.
Best case scenario, I talked to you and you were like, oh, this is amazing. We were both like, at first, like, is this good? And then we were like, this is the best. This is the best.
Yeah. I think it was the best thing for your experience because I think your first time on Dancing with the Stars, as magical as it was, and it was a long, grueling process too, like injuries.
Oh my God.
And also just like very stern, strict, get these moves.
Yeah.
And now this time it was healing in a way.
It was so healing. Yeah. When you said that to me, I was like, that's a good point. It was very healing. I don't want to ever dog on Artem because he was going through some stuff, which he's now been open about in his personal life. And I thought he hated me. I was like, this guy hates me. He does not want to dance with me. And it was just like, I felt like I was getting yelled at every day. But that's also his culture and where he came from and how he was trained as a dancer. But I was like, this is awful. I'd come home and cry every day, but I loved it at the same time.
You didn't want to disappoint him.
I did not.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what it was. I did not want to disappoint him. And it was really hard emotionally and physically. And I've talked about that a million times. So to come back and be asked to I never thought I would dance in that ballroom again. And I've dreamt about it like every day since. So to know I got to go rehearse in the rehearsal space, which everybody there feels like family, even just the camera crew, the staff, the front door people. I'm like walked in and I was like,
hi, everyone. Yeah.
It was so special. Sorry, I got to tuck my hair and it's cold. My hair is chilly.
Your hair is cold.
My hair is chilly.
It's for the look.
It's for the look. Somebody chirped me on Instagram once because it was like the best chirp. Because I had my hair tucked in. They're like, is your hair cold?
And I was like, we're rolling with that forever now.
That's funny. So yeah, I walked in and I took it all in so differently. I was like smelling the smells of the studio. I was going into every room and looking at everything. And I just,
taking it all
I was
in.
so in the moment. And then the fact that it got to be with Andy and Emma, which Emma is one of the most fun pros to be like to have choreography from because she's so patient and she's so funny and she's such a hype woman.
Oh, nice.
So it was just this whole different experience for me. And I've always wanted the chance to dance again to show, look, I can have an even better frame than last time. Like I wanted this experience so bad and I got it. And Andy was just wonderful. And I think
you had like a light experience compared to the pressures of like win.
Yes. I felt a little pressure because I wanted to get Andy the points. But at the same time, Andy looked at me and he goes, I don't care about the points. I'm just happy to be here. And I went, I love you.
I love that.
I know.
I think that was the perfect matchup.
It just he
for
changed
you and
my
him, maybe.
he changed my whole experience, and I couldn't believe how many people had opinions on the internet.
Well, they always do. When do they not?
True, but the whole feed on my TikTok was Andy and Kaitlyn's dance, which a lot of love, and then some really. Let's talk about that guy.
Okay. Well, the funny thing is that people think that you were upset about how things went.
Yeah.
And then people are making deep dive videos about a 30-second moment on the show that you're not even upset over.
Because everyone thought, because the judges did not acknowledge me at all, which is fine.
And we'll talk about why that was. It's not, I don't believe you were, do you believe you were snubbed? I don't think you were snubbed.
I don't.
No, exactly.
No.
But maybe it came off that way and then people rolled with that, right? So
Always.
this guy, we were like scrolling through Instagram and something came up about you and it was this guy who made a full-on video of that moment and then he said, Kaitlyn Bristowe has responded
to being
the snub
snubbed
from the judges. And then he took a screenshot of, I guess, a comment that maybe you made or maybe
like 8 years ago.
You didn't make it about this.
No.
He could have even just typed it out himself, like put it, whatever.
Copy, paste.
I was just like doctored it up. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Do people say that?
Yeah.
And it said that your response was
whatever.
And Kaitlyn has responded, whatever.
And I was like, wait, I didn't say that.
You said whatever to something else any other time.
the thing about the internet is anyone can say anything and then everyone can believe it.
Yeah. And all the comments were like, well, there's only 5 comments. Yeah. They were all like, she deserved better.
Yeah. And I
She
was
said whatever.
it's so funny because I won't lie, when I didn't even realize they didn't acknowledge me because I was just so in the moment and I was so proud we got through the dance because I think that was the first time that we actually got through the dance without screwing up. And I was just so thrilled. And again, I keep using the word honored. Honored is, I don't even know a word better to describe how I felt about being invited back.
Yeah, that's huge.
Huge. And so I was just so happy to be there. But then when Alfonso came up and he goes, and hi, Kaitlyn, thank you
That
for
was so
being
nice
here.
of
I was
him.
like, oh yeah. I'm
He
like,
clocked it. He kind of noticed it.
he totally clocked it.
Doesn't mean it was rude.
And again, and then I saw all the judges' faces be like, oh my gosh, hi, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I was like, hello? And then we ran up to the skybox and Julianne and I are actually friends. Like we text, we were in Rome at the same time. I love her. We just get along very well. So people then thought she didn't even remember my name because she went, hey, you. But it was.
She sang it like, hey, my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it was actually very cute because I never know what to expect on the internet after I do something like on a
People
big
went
show.
back for you.
I go, oh man, they're either going to be like, that was the stupidest, ew, blah, blah, blah. And then, but everybody was so kind. But I was like, no, it's fine. They didn't
fine.
mean to do it. And
Yeah.
Derek, what people didn't see, Derek ran up to me after he ran into the skybox on commercial break and was like, Kaitlyn, I'm so sorry. And then I was with Carrie Ann after at the after party and she was like, we have these clocks going. Like it was not intentional. I was like, no, it's not about
Yeah, because
me.
what do they have, 10 seconds each?
Yeah.
So they need to acknowledge Rumor, Dylan, Andy, and you.
And then by the time
And
they're
the
out of
pros?
time.
Yeah, exactly. So
It was, I did not feel snubbed. I did feel like sad that they didn't say hi to me, but I also know that timer is going and I know that it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
So thank you for everybody who felt the need that I deserved some acknowledgement. That's very cute, but I already felt enough acknowledgement just being there.
And I also think Tom was not the host of your
Yeah,
season.
he didn't know.
But he has a relationship with Rumor. So
Right.
like for him, of course, that's where he's going to direct his attention.
Oh, yeah, it
it's
wasn't-
fine. It was actually nice. It was a nice moment.
It was a nice moment.
All right, we all know the moment when the weather just suddenly drops and you just feel it in your bones, like truly in your bones. That is my official cue to cozy up in Bombas. Whether it's socks, slippers, or even tees. Oh, I love their tees. They've got all the comfort that you need to survive the chilly early night season. So we'll talk about the socks first. The merino wool, oh my gosh, I don't even know how they do it. It doesn't make sense. Warm when it's cold, breathable when it's not. Then there's Supima cotton, which is basically like luxury for your feet. Soft, strong, breathable. And the rag wool, just perfect for curling up with a blanket and a little cup of coffee or tea. And slippers, the Sherpa Line Sunday slippers are my everything once the sun goes down. And I throw on the gripper slippers for travel or just hanging out at home. And then the waterproof Friday slides. Those are my quick, like, let's grab the mail or take the pups out lifesavers hanging around in my backyard. And the best part is every item that you buy, Bombas donates one to someone experiencing homelessness. So over 150 million donations have been put in so far. Oh, that's so nice. That's a lot of cozy spreading around. Plus, their happiness guarantee means that if you're not completely in love with what you get, they'll make it right. And for anyone abroad, they ship to over 200 countries. Basically, everyone can get cozy. So head on over to bombas.com/Vine and use code VINE for 20% off your first purchase. That's BOMBAS.com/Vine, code VINE at checkout. All right, so every year I try to find gifts that actually feel thoughtful, not just the same old stuff that ends up in a drawer. And honestly, the Real Real has become my secret weapon because I can find exactly what my friends and my family want, or even things that they didn't know they needed or wanted, like that bag my sister's been obsessing over, or earrings that my bestie mentioned like months ago. Everything is authenticated, luxury, pre-loved, and totally one of a kind. And it just makes gift giving so much easier and just actually way more fun. I personally love shopping and selling on the Real Real. I recently found the perfect gift for my sister, and I would say exactly what I got, but I can't because she listens to the podcast like a supportive sister does. But just know that it's something so good that she's gonna freak her freak when she opens it. And the best part is, I did it all from my couch. In my pajamas, scrolling through thousands of pre-loved designer items that drop daily. So you can shop smart too. Pieces from Gucci, Fendi, Prada, Louis Vuitton, Tiffany & Co., Cartier, and so many more, all up to 90% off retail and authenticated in person by luxury experts. And if you're like me and you want to declutter, selling is just super easy. The RealReal handles photography, pricing, customer service, shipping, basically everything. And the RealReal is the world's largest and most trusted resource for authenticated luxury resale with thousands of pre-loved luxury arrivals daily. No one does resale like the RealReal, and no one makes the holidays shine brighter than the RealReal. And now get $25 off your first purchase when you go to therealreal.com/Vine. That's therealreal.com/Vine to get your $25 off. Start shopping now at therealreal.com/Vine.
You brought up, and I didn't even think about this, like off camera to me, you said it was a completely different experience because there used to be no one in the room with you ever because you were on the COVID season.
That was so cool. So COVID season it was tough all around. One, because I felt like my partner hated me. He didn't.
And no one in the ballroom.
And he has actually since apologized to me, and he said he
like
had the best season with me, and I was like, that just made up for everything. But yeah, I didn't have anyone in the audience. They would like press a button for laughter when I said something funny, and I'd be like,
oh no, not the laugh track.
The laugh track, the clap track, and it was just such a different experience.
And it was all you knew.
And we couldn't like hang out with the other people on the show. We had like boxes, and you had to stay this far away. And then I did actually get to dance when they announced me to go on tour. I got to dance on Janet Jackson night with but it was 15 seconds and whatever. I'm so lucky.
Yeah, because now the place is full of life and energy again, and you didn't have that.
It makes such a difference with an audience in there.
I do think you need a repeat full-on season.
I mean, I tell you, the amount of times Dina probably won't invite me back because of how much I annoy her to do an all-star season. But then I worry about myself.
But they invited you to do this. You know what I mean? Like only 6 people got to come back and dance again.
Yeah, that's so true.
So I feel like you're top of the list.
Imagine my stress levels, my HRV going back into a season.
What's HRV?
I forget. It's like heart something
rate
variant. I don't know. It's when you're stressed.
Velocity.
Yeah, velocity raptor. But I would just be so stressed because I'm so competitive, and I'd want to be there for the whole time. Anyways,
well, it hasn't happened yet, so let's not get stressed.
I'm posting one more thing on my social about Dancing with the Stars, and then I'm going to be done. But look how good this is.
Until 1 year later, you'll be like, this time last
Actually,
year, take me
I lie.
back.
I'm going back to LA in 2 days to go to the Dancing with the Stars show and go on Joey's podcast, which is so funny. I remember reaching out to like people at ABC and like the head of Hulu. And I said, you guys should do an official podcast for after the show where somebody comes, like immediately comes off the show, and I'll be there to interview them. And they're like, what a great idea.
Joey, you
in? And I was like, got it. It's like, sure. Okay, look at this. This will be my last. No, it won't. Sorry. I can talk about it as much as I want.
Yeah, you can talk about it. Oh, yes. That moment. I'm obsessed.
Good, right?
I'm obsessed.
I did that last night when you went to bed on me.
When I went to bed on you. I'm tired.
So last night, Bri and I went to this. It was so cool.
Classroom Champions.
And
it's this annual event we go to that is a fundraiser for kids in schools that need
resources and funds
but also mentorship.
Yes.
And a lot of athletes like Olympians and pro athletes come and they give this program to these schools for kids to just know that, not even to be an athlete, but just to know that more is possible.
Yes. And I loved how they talked about, remember they said to fail forward.
They were talking about like
persevering and failing, and it's okay, and learning lessons and like growth from that. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah. And so every year they do this fundraiser where we get a full-on concert.
A full-on like
rock
2-hour rock
country
show.
Music rock show. It was amazing. So Roadhammers were the headliners.
Yeah.
And then they brought out these special guests. For Canadians, we know who these people are. I'm not sure they're known worldwide, but they should be.
No.
Like when we saw Morgan Kleiber.
Kleiber? I know. I just saw it spelled out.
Morgan was
but she has a new fan of me.
Unbelievable. And we were
sick.
like, you should be headlining stadiums in Nashville. Like,
yes.
You are so good.
Her stage presence too.
Michelle Wright. We were obsessed with
Michelle Wright is a queen.
Yeah. And then the lead singer of Big Sugar was there, which is like a huge Canadian icon.
Yes.
And then Barney Bentall, who I love. He's like a folk singer. I love him.
Bri, don't just say you love him. You
don't tell everybody.
You have an old man crush on him, and at first I did not
Stage
get it, but
presence
then
is
I
a
got it.
thing.
And somebody Google Barney Bentall, like back in the day. He had stees for days.
Steez.
Swag for days. He's got a cute little stage presence. I get it.
Yeah.
Kind of. But it was such a fun night. But we got home and I was so determined to play cribbage with Bri because she beats me every single time. It's a very Canadian British game. But I teach it to everyone I know, and Bri taught it to me. Did you teach it to? No, my stepdad taught it to me. But you're the one that I always play with, and I was sitting there with the crib board out.
And then I always beat you.
I was sitting there with the crib board
out, and I fell asleep with all my
Nick
clothes
was
on.
like waiting to make us a cocktail to play cribbage.
Oh no, he was.
Yeah, he was. We were sitting there talking, and then I went, "Wait, where's Bri?" And he goes, "I think she went to bed."
Oopsie.
And then you
I
text
woke
me,
up
you're
with
like,
all my
"Oops."
clothes on, and I had to get up and wash my face.
You
put my
text me, you're like,
pajamas on.
"Oops, I fell asleep." And then I went, "You know what? It's past midnight. This is probably a good time
We'll
to shut
do a
her down."
rematch today.
Yeah, we'll do a rematch.
Tomorrow and the next day.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving
So
until I
I guess
beat
you're
you.
not leaving.
I will. I've beat you like once out of like 30 games.
Did you just make that up?
No, I remember it was a big day for me.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it a dream?
It was it was not a dream. I will never forget because I did pinch myself after to make
Yeah.
sure.
And I love playing crib with Rob, your stepdad,
Oh,
who also
cry.
can't beat me.
he can't. No, remember when everybody knows that he's been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and I was like, "Rob, I'm just like, I love you so much," and he was like, "It's the crib game of my life, and I'm gonna win."
He's gonna win.
Oh,
He is gonna win.
nope, I gotta move on. Moving on. We were laughing about. Look at me. I'm like, we were laughing. We were laughing.
Push down the feelings.
We were laughing. No, but what were we going to do? Oh, we were talking about being in Canada. I sound Canadian when I'm here. I just said
Good. What did you say?
about.
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 Well, we should go off on Canadianisms.
Let's do Canadianisms because some of them are so funny. The funniest one to me, which we'll still say again, but is the fact that Americans. Sorry, what's your name again? Jay, how would you say the word booger? Yeah, like if you're picking your nose and you get a
Booger?
Oh, are you American?
Are you American?
No, I'm not.
He said booger.
He said booger.
And we say booger. Yeah, Canadians say booger.
I actually just say boogie.
Put a little,
Got some boogies.
put a little boogie in it.
Bat in the cave.
Bat in the cave. But okay,
That's international.
did we write down these?
did, I
Okay,
did. You wanna
okay,
get the
okay.
list?
Yeah, let's get the list out. I'm gonna say you say how the Canadians say it, and I'm gonna tell you how the Americans say it.
Okay, and also let's just not paint everybody with one brush because Canada's a giant country. There's different
True.
regions, dialects. We're just talking about our own experience growing up in Alberta.
Yes.
And more specifically, Leduc, because maybe someone in Calgary wouldn't say it the same way as
Well,
somebody.
clearly, Jay over here.
Yeah, exactly. As someone who grew up in Leduc. Okay, so let's start with lava.
Yeah. I would say lava. Americans say lava, but a lot of Canadians
Some
say
people say lava.
lava. I bet
It
I'm
sounds
gonna
like
ask my
pretty like
sister.
that, like a name. Oh yeah,
Hey-
ask.
Hey
Kaitlyn.
Siri, send me a voice note of how you say lava. I just said lava. Oh my god, maybe I say lava.
You do? You think you don't and you do?
I was like a lava. What?
Like if you were gonna say hot lava, you wouldn't say like.
Hot lava. No, I would.
No.
Hot lava.
What about like a lava cake?
Mm.
I'm tired of saying that word. Okay,
Yeah.
avocado.
Wait, you're saying it like Americans.
Well,
You say avocado.
I
But a lot of
you wouldn't catch me saying avocado.
Jay, how do you say that word?
Lava?
No, we're moving on to
Avocado?
yeah. Say it again.
Avocado.
Oh,
Avocado.
what? You're
Avocado.
ruining our theories over here.
Okay. Well, this one's controversial because I don't even know how I say it sometimes. When
Okay.
everyone says DATA, I go, I think it's interchangeable. I don't actually know if I say data or data.
And I do think this is one of the ones where both is correct.
Yes.
I think I say data. Like I've had to
my
read
data
it.
plan.
I've had to read it for like some podcast ads, and I
Yeah.
think I say it differently every time.
Yeah, because you overthink it.
Yeah.
But then I'm also like, but it kind of sounds like mama data. You know what I mean? Like
Ah.
data.
Data.
That reminds me also mobile.
Oh yeah.
And that one I don't actually know what I say either.
So I say mobile. T-Mobile.
Oh, right, because Right, because
That's what plan I'm
That's
with.
a plan that you could have.
Gives me free Wi-Fi on Delta flights.
And there's also a stadium called T-Mobile Stadium, and
Yeah.
my kids are like, T-Mobile Stadium, and I'm like, I think it's pronounced mobile. They're
Yeah.
like, no, it's not. They also call it Tropicana.
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 Wait, what does Seb also calls margarine margarina?
No, he just says it as a joke. He's like, Margarine.
Margarine. Margarine.
Okay, this one's also very Canadian to say Mazda.
Oh, Mazda.
Mazda. Well, even in the commercials, they call it Mazda.
Really?
In Canada. Yeah, there's this one where they say, we've been Mazda owners since 2011.
Oh.
And they say, it's in the Mazda commercial.
That's like Reese's Pieces. It drives me nuts
When
when
they say
people say
Pieces?
Reese's Pieces
Yeah.
because I'm like, watch the commercial. They say Reese's Pieces.
They're pieces.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pieces of Reese's.
We're getting like fired up.
I'm like
here.
angry.
Okay, these two, I'm very set on. This is the correct way to say it.
Okay.
Coupon, not coupon.
Oh, coupon? That's
Some
like
people-
Tuesday.
Some people say coupon. No,
Coupon?
no hate. And I would say decal, and I know that just made everyone like blow their tops.
They really freak their freak when people say decal instead of decal.
They're trying to make it sound fancy.
Decal sounds
Like
like you
decaf.
said it wrong.
You said decaf. Are you talking about coffee?
Is it decaf? Decal? Yeah, it's decal. Which, yeah, I'm going to leave a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment about, or maybe
Say
we'll make a clip too.
decal
Yeah,
or
decal.
decal.
Yeah. But then we'll just know if you're Canadian or American. Or maybe tell us, is that crazy?
You sound like a freak.
You sound like an idiot.
Okay, foyer.
Foyer.
You say foyer?
No, I think
Oh.
Americans do.
I think because we've got the bilingualism, so we're gonna say foyer.
Foyer.
Yeah, it's classier.
I get it. There is an R at the end.
Yeah, but there's like we don't say au revoir. You know what I mean? Like
Au revoir.
au revoir.
True.
Au revoir.
True.
Cauliflower.
Yeah, this one blew my mind. I was looking it up on TikTok. Americans say
Cauliflower. Like
cauliflower.
cauliflower.
Like cauliflower.
What are you calling
You
it?
just did that.
You're
I
calling it a
copied you.
flower.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
It's cauliflower.
Some people say cantaloupe.
No.
I've heard it, but it's cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe?
But yeah.
Who says that? Do
Someone. do you?
you? I looked down
Why
the
would
barrel.
you do that? Bagel. That one's also controversial.
Bagel.
Bagel.
I say bagel really weird.
Because some people say bagel, right?
I don't know.
Bagel.
I don't even
bagel,
know how to say it any other way.
bagel,
Bagel.
Bagel.
Milk.
Oh,
I know.
we trained ourselves not to say milk anymore because we grew up
What is
saying
it? Milk?
it's milk.
Milk.
No, there's no E in milk.
There's A. In the almond milk
Milk.
that I drink, it is
Okay.
MALK.
Isn't that a Simpsons thing where they're like, what's milk? Or something.
I don't know. I should know. Milk.
Milk. Milky,
Milky.
right.
Milky is grosses me out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, oat milk is the way.
Oat milk.
Oat. Avion.
Oat milk.
How do you say it? Oat.
Oat milk.
No, in French.
Oh.
Avon. Avon?
Avon.
Oh, should ask Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Nick, my husband, who first language is French.
Yeah.
This one people go back and forth on. Mario.
I said Mario my whole life until I went to the States and everyone called me out for saying Mario. So now I say Mario.
Mario. I mean, I guess if your name's Mario, you can. Nick has a cousin Mario, so it's like you call him Mario. But then I
Yeah.
said, well, how do you say Mario? And he.
In French?
Yeah.
Mario.
Oh,
And then say his full name.
Mario Lemieux.
Yeah, Lemieux. Okay, thank you. Merci.
merci.
Mario. Yeah.
Mario. Lemieux.
Just to be clear, his cousin's not Mario Lemieux. That's like
Oh, that'd be
that's
pretty cool.
the player
Yeah.
if you grew up French in Canada. Mario Lemieux.
Number 77, wasn't he?
He wasn't 6'7". No, you're around my kids all week, so
I know.
there's a lot of 6'7" happening.
Now I get it.
Caramel.
I say caramel.
No, you don't.
I do. You've called me out on it before.
I blacked that out.
So you say caramel. Caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah, I say caramel.
Do you guys have caramel balls? Do you have balls? Caramel bars.
No.
So I think that's because we grew up with caramel bars. How do they get the caramel
In
the
caramel bars.
They didn't
Oh,
say
true.
how do you get the caramel in the caramel balls. I can't
Well,
even say. Why am I saying
Why
balls?
are balls on your brain?
I don't know.
Caramel. Yeah, I like caramel. Okay, you guys, hear me out. Thanksgiving is not just about the turkey and the pie. I know that's crazy, but it's also about the Macy's parade of deals. Yes, a whole parade of deals. And honestly, I live for a sale. And every day from now until Thanksgiving, there's going to be a brand new daily deal that drops. Now, I grew up watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Even though it wasn't our Thanksgiving in Canada, we still watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It was like a tradition that we did our whole lives. But this? A parade of deals? This is like my grown-up thrill ride. From a Dyson vacuum that makes cleaning feel like a luxury, to a Ninja blender for all my little kitchen experiments, to a classic UGG throw to put on myself while maybe I'm watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. You just never know what's going to pop up next with these deals. And this is not just like the big ticket stuff. Think 30 to 40% off fragrances like from Marc Jacobs and Gucci, $29 Kendra Scott necklaces. I love their necklaces. Cashmere sweaters under $50, North Face hoodies for under $40. Like seriously, reasons that make you excited to check your phone. So here's what I do. I carve out a little daily ritual, coffee in hand, maybe a quick work call. And while I'm on that work call, you know what I'm doing? I'm ignoring them and I'm checking the Macy's deals. And missing one is just not an option because they're literally only for one day. So trust me, if you want a little thrill, a little trick or treat yourself, you know what I'm saying? And a ton of holiday savings, this parade of deals is really where it's at. Check it every day at Macy's.com.
Okay, if your cat could write a little letter to Santa, one, how cute, but two, Pretty Litter would be at the top of their list. Definitely. Nothing says I love you like a cleaner, fresher litter box. My assistant has a cat, and she does swear by this. And after hearing about how easy it makes her life, I totally get it. Wish I had a cat. Pretty Litter's soft on their paws, it's easy to maintain, and the color-changing crystals actually help keep an eye on your cat's health. So they monitor acidity, alkalinity, and even detect the presence of blood in urine. Basically, a little health check every time your cat does their thing. And it ships right to your door, so no heavy bags to carry or last-minute pet store panic runs. The advanced odor control keeps your home smelling like home, not a litter box. And the ultra-absorbent formula uses less material than clay litter, which saves more money and reduces waste. Perfect for apartments, multi-cat households, or just busy lifestyles. And right now, try your first bag for just $14.99 and get a free cat toy at prettylitter.com/find. That's prettylitter.com/find to get your first bag for just $14.99. prettylitter.com/find. Pretty Litter cannot detect every feline health issue or prevent or diagnose diseases. A diagnosis can obviously only come from a licensed veterinarian. Terms and conditions apply. See site for details.
Okay, this one, pasta.
I can't say pasta anymore.
Yeah, because you'll get nailed for that.
I will get nailed for that. It is pasta. But
How do Italians say it?
pasta.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And
You're wrong.
yeah, it's so funny that Canadians say see, I sounded Canadian there. Oh, and my sister says,
Salsa.
I'm going to have pasta for supper.
No, supper, I can't. Supper.
I love supper. I think it's chic. Because they say it in Europe and in Britain. What's that sound weird?
Britain is in Europe.
The British.
We also had a fight about that once where you didn't believe me. You're like, you're not going to Europe. You're going to UK.
I'm
like,
always so scared that people are going to be like, have those mini mics on the street and stop me and be like, hey, can we talk to you for a second? And then they like
you
ask.
also say, no, thanks.
Yeah, but you know me, I'd be like, okay. And then they're going to ask me something that makes me look so stupid.
Well, it might happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what were we going to say? Oh, supper. Supper. Soupe. If you say it like that.
Super.
Super. That's super. I don't know. To me, it's dinner. We're going out for dinner.
I don't say supper, but I love it.
Like a home cooked meal, maybe.
Like
what do you
craft
have
dinner?
for supper? Like craft dinner. That's not a home cooked meal. That's a box delight.
No, that is pasta and ketchup is the sauce. I love craft. Okay, so craft dinner is Canadian. Macaroni, mac and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. But craft dinner
is the brand.
I live. My stomach just growled.
We have some at home. We can make.
Really?
Yeah.
I live for craft dinner with ketchup and chopped up hot dog wiener.
Oh, yeah. That's
a staple. A Canadian staple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Route. What route are you taking?
Oh, route.
You say route.
I do say route.
Well, what's that? This makes me look stupid. Was that famous route throughout America?
What?
Isn't there like a route that says like route whatever, like Memphis to... Okay, we don't know. People are going to scream that. It's Route 60.
It is something. I know what you're saying.
It's in the Cars movie.
Jay, can you Google?
66 you're talking about?
Oh.
Close.
What? Oh, route.
Route 60. Route. So people say Route 66.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, process and process.
Yeah.
I also think
you
that's-
say process?
I think it's interchangeable. Like if I have to process, like say I get some news, I've got to process. But I think if it's like the
you're
method
going
of,
through
the
a
method of doing
process.
something is like follow the process.
Funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I used to say, I've been in America for 10 years now.
Mhm.
And I feel like
You pick up.
I've definitely picked up. I
dialect
say
of where
y'all
you live.
now.
I actually love y'all, and I
love
will.
y'all.
I will always defend y'all because it's inclusive.
Yes.
I hate saying you guys, and I hate saying like when you want to say like
You
plural
all.
you guys, and then people say you guys's. I'm like, what's your guys' phone number? You know what I mean? Like I hate that. It's like what's y'all. What y'all and y'all's
just
is the best.
flows.
I know, and every time I go see you, I come back and I start saying y'all more.
I love y'all.
And people are like, "Oh, what are you? Do you live in America?" And I'm
That's
like,
like when people
but-
go to London for like 2 weeks and they come back with an accent.
and they're like, "I reckon."
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like, actually, I love all British speak. I
So
think
do
we
I.
should also incorporate that more
Reckon?
into it. Mhm. I reckon we should.
Yeah. I do like reckon.
I'm obsessed, and I love how people call everyone their mate. Like
Aw.
that's nice.
Yeah. Hey, mate.
I like all the nice things, like y'all, mate.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do we call what's on my fingernails?
Oh, nanners.
Nanners.
Yeah.
That's very Canadian.
So Canadian.
What do we call it when we were like, achoo?
Sneezers.
Yeah, that's a big sneezers.
Big sneezer.
Sneezers.
All Canadians know
what's
that.
on the floor that you would put your feet into?
Foot inserts?
The foot inserts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice pair of foot inserts.
All Canadians know these. Okay.
Wait, speaking of nice things that people say, and we don't say this, but this is one thing we should
I did say it growing up.
adopt. You said it growing up?
Yes.
Did you have a lot of Saskatchewan influence?
No,
Because-
that's what my mom called it though.
Oh, that I think it's the cutest thing, and I think more people should be like the Saskatchewanites and say for
Bunny
a sweater
hug.
or
A hoodie. A
bunny hug.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
Wait, that's a say toque beanie.
It's
a
a
beanie
toque.
is a toque. I call it a beanie now,
'Cause you
but
have
that's
to, 'cause
because
you'll
nobody will.
you'll
Be
get
like,
mail.
what's a toque?
What's a toque?
Yeah.
It's French.
Yeah, and like balaclava, people call that a ski mask.
But you said it wrong.
What?
You said balaclava.
What is it?
Balaclava.
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 What?
hmm
Okay. Okay. How do you say yes?
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
eh?
There's many ways to say yes.
My sister says, "Oh yeah, no, for sure," and I'm like, "Is it yeah or no or for sure? Which
If
one?"
you end with for sure, it's a yes. If you say yeah, no,
Canadians are so
if you
cute.
say yeah, no, it's a no. But if you say yeah, no, for sure,
Yeah.
that's a yes.
That's so funny. Canadians are.
I love that part
adorable.
of us. Yeah.
Adorable.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Eh?
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Let's be real, figuring out car insurance can feel like maybe a puzzle, I guess, at times, because you want good coverage, but also something that fits your budget. And that's where Progressive's Name Your Price tool comes in. You literally just tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and then they're going to show you options that fit. It's simple, customizable, and you could even help lower your bill. It's perfect for anyone who likes a little control over their finances without spending hours comparing quotes. And honestly, who doesn't love knowing that they're getting coverage that works for them without overthinking it? So you can just pick the plan that makes the most sense for your life, your car, and your budget, all from your couch. Plus, it's fast, easy, and totally stress-free. Progressive makes sure you can protect your car and your wallet at the same time, which is a win in my book. So try it today at progressive.com and see how the Name Your Price tool can help you find coverage that fits your budget. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law, not available in all states. All right, can we just talk about how fast holidays come this year? Every year? It's like, I don't know, it's October and then bam, family's coming into town and you're scrambling for gifts and finishing touches around the house like extra seating, warmer sheets, cute serveware, all the cozy decor. And thankfully, Wayfair makes it so easy to get it all done and save big while doing it. Wayfair is the place to shop for all things home. Literally everything from sofas to spatulas. And right now their Black Friday sale is happening, so it's all month long with up to 70% off. So whether your vibe is classic, modern, cozy, eclectic, whatever it is, they have it, and it ships fast just in time for the holidays. I actually just grabbed some holiday throw pillows and a little garland for this area that I have above my front door. It's kind of like a mantle, and it totally transformed the space. It's festive and cozy, which is honestly all I want this time of year. So everything came super quickly too, which I love because I am not a very patient decorator. One of the things that I love most about Wayfair is the huge variety. They've got pieces that you won't see anywhere else, and everything fits your budget and your style. Plus, they make it easy with fast and often free shipping, even on the big stuff. Oh, and a little fun perk, Wayfair has a new loyalty program where you get 5% back on every single purchase, free shipping, and exclusive member sales. So you're literally saving even more on top of already great prices. So whether you're refreshing your living room before family arrives, upgrading your guest room, or just treating yourself to something new, don't miss out on early Black Friday deals. Head to wayfair.com now to shop Wayfair's Black Friday deals up to 70% off. That's WAYFAIR.com. Sale ends December 7th. This episode of Off the Vine is brought to you by Booking.com. Now, I've got to say, if you are looking to grow your vacation rental business, this is the place to be. Booking.com is one of the most downloaded travel apps in the world, and for good reason. Since 2010, they have helped over 1.8 billion vacation rental guests find places to stay. That's billion with a B. But here's the thing, most vacation rental hosts don't even realize that they can list their properties on Booking.com. And if you're not on the platform, your rental is basically invisible to millions of Booking.com travelers worldwide. After all, they can't book what they can't see, right? But once you start listing on Booking.com, your property gets seen by a massive global audience of unique travelers. That means more visibility, more bookings, and more opportunities to accelerate the growth of your rental business. And it couldn't be any easier. You can register your property in as little as 15 minutes, and nearly half of hosts get their first booking within a week. So if your vacation rental isn't listed on Booking.com, it could be invisible to millions of travelers searching the platform. Don't miss out on consistent bookings and global reach. Head over to Booking.com and start your listing today. Get seen, get booked on Booking.com.
Have I ever talked about on my podcast my Justin Bieber problem?
You've talked about it to me, but I don't know if you've talked about it on your podcast.
I don't know if I have either.
Are you going there?
Well, maybe just because we're on
You
the
think you're
topic
gonna
of
be best friends?
Canadians and Justin Bieber, but I have dreams about him probably 5 nights a week. But ever since I told you about my last one, he hasn't come back. Like it's a real thing. He hasn't come to visit me in my dreams again. Ever since Haley in my dream said, "You guys got to stop," he hasn't come back.
You can't help your dreams.
I can't. It's my subconscious and in my dreams. And I'm
You've
not
always thought you were going to be his friend.
I just think we'd be great friends.
You would be.
But it did start to go romantic last week.
Oh my God. You crossed a line and that's why he hasn't come back. He's married.
But we both know that in another life we were supposed to be together. You're so embarrassed for me. I don't care. Well, since we're on the topic of Canada, I know we were saying like, oh, Americans are going to be yelling at us because we don't know like the Route 66.
They don't know anything about us. So
but
it's fine.
I wonder if we know enough about us.
We do.
Well, I've got Canadian trivia.
Oh, here we go.
So I'm curious if we know.
All right.
I'm going to try and not read the answers.
All right.
Because, okay, the game is called So You Think You Know Canada, eh?
I knew it.
Round 1. Only a Canadian would know this. Maybe.
We'll see.
What is the actual legal maximum number of geese you can own in Ontario?
0.
Oh, no.
You're allowed to own a goose? Why would you want a Canadian?
You're allowed to own 50 geese.
Sorry, I just screwed up.
What?
They're actually not called a goose.
Geese.
No, but I said you're allowed to own a goose, but that's wrong. They just go by geese. It's not a Canadian goose. It's always a Canadian geese.
What?
Maybe I just made that up. I don't think you can call it a goose.
Hey, Siri. Can you call a Canadian geese a goose?
Please say no.
Oh my gosh. It just said calling red goose something and it started calling someone.
Red goose? Who's that? Canada goose?
It's literally something. Oh, it was my dad's golf course.
Red tail.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with a
I don't know.
Canadian?
What about a silly goose?
Singular. You can call someone.
Well, yeah, singular is a goose, but if there's a bunch of them together, is it not geese?
Okay, no, I screwed that up.
Okay. Good. I'm glad.
I'm so embarrassed. Can we cut that all out?
No.
I love how you're like, only a Canadian would know. And I'm like, I'm going to know it all. And then I'm like, is it goose
I don't know
or
if you're going to know
geesies?
any of these.
Okay. Wait, how many can you own?
50.
Okay, please don't do that if you live in Ontario.
Yeah, that's... Is anybody in Ontario watching this or listening, and do you own a goose?
Please
Or
show
50.
yourself.
Yeah.
And
show
why,
yourself.
They're mean, Canadian.
And explain
geese are
why.
mean.
They hiss.
Yeah.
Okay, what year... I mean, who'd know this? What year did Canada switch from paper $1 bills to loonies?
Oh, wait, I kind of might remember this because I remember I do still have a paper $1 bill.
Really?
I want to say 1992.
No, 87.
Oh,
You're close. I think you're going to know this one.
maybe that was the toonie.
What is the official national animal of Canada?
Beaver.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I almost said a moose.
Oh, I probably would have too. Okay. In Canada, it's legal to challenge someone to a duel. Did you know that?
Oh my God. We should do that later.
But which province specifically kept this law on the books until 2006?
Quebec.
Alberta.
Oh, we would. I should have said that. That's very Alberta.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Which Canadian city holds a moose calling competition?
Moose Jaw?
No, think about it. No, you did. Moose Jaw was great, guys. Whitehorse. I didn't even know that was a place. No, I did, but reading it, I was like, where's that?
It's
Yukon.
actually a territory.
Yeah.
Yukon.
Google did me dirty there.
Sometimes it does.
This section is called food.
Okay.
Food or fake?
Okay. Poutine? Real.
Beaver tail.
Real.
Yeah,
Yum,
it's
yum.
delicious. It's like fried
Sugary
dough,
goodness. Yeah.
pastry.
Mhm.
I want
Get it.
one. Skookum juice.
I know Skookum's real. You made that up.
Yeah. Made it up because it sounded fun.
I was thinking of Skokie, and that's real.
Skookum juice.
I thought, okay, sorry. I was like, I know that's real. No, I was thinking of Skokie, which is real.
Moon mist.
That's real. That's a very East Coast ice cream, right?
Yes.
Yes, I know that
my
because
God.
of my East Coaster friends that you were all with last night. They're obsessed
Oh.
with Moon Mist.
So what do you mean? What kind of ice cream?
It's
a
like,
flavor?
It's like 3 different flavors together, and like, don't quote me. I don't know what the ones because to me, I'm sorry, it didn't sound very good. But I think if you grew up with that and it's nostalgic, I get it.
Yeah.
I support
Obviously, Nanaimo bars. Really, I want one
it.
right now.
Nanaimo bars, obviously.
Prairie oyster.
Yes.
But it's raw egg drink.
Yuck. Doesn't mean we
But wait,
support it.
isn't eggnog a raw egg drink?
But probably not good for us. Well, no, there's no way that it's got salmonella in it, right?
Ew.
like-
One time I was hungover in Vancouver, like I think I was like 22 years old, and I had a Caesar, which is a Bloody Mary with clam juice instead of tomato juice. Sounds disgusting.
No, it's elite.
So
It's the better,
so superior.
better way to drink.
Superior.
It. Mhm.
But they put a raw egg in it, and I had to chug it.
Wait,
Cures the
why would
hangover.
they do that?
Cures a hangover.
I don't
A
believe
little
it.
protein, a little salt, a little alcohol. Hair of the dog. We
Very-
hate that.
Very Gaston of you.
Why is it hair
No,
of the dog?
Gaston. I said Gaston. Very Gaston of you.
Why do we? Why is it hair of the dog?
I don't know. I've always hated that. And every time you're like, little hair of the dog, I'm like, well, you just made the hangover worse by saying that.
That actually makes me want to vomit. Hey Siri, why do they say hair of the dog? The phrase comes from the ancient practice of treating a dog bite by applying the hair of the same canine to the wound, believing it would
Oh.
cure or soothe the bite.
Well, I kind of like that idea. but
Yeah. Okay.
Not as a hangover cure.
Okay. Ready for the lightning round?
Oh my God. Yes.
You have to name
Oh God, I'm scared.
8.
8?
You have to name 8 Canadian celebrities
Oh.
in 20 seconds.
Okay.
Go.
Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, Justin Bieber, Rachel McAdams, Jim Carrey, John Candy, Catherine O'Hara.
I think you already did it.
No,
Oh,
that's
you want
7.
more.
Oh my God. Blanking.
You have 5 seconds.
Now, of course, I can't think of one more person. It's the pressure.
The Weekend. Did you know
Yeah.
The Weekend is Canadian?
The Weekend, Drake. They're Toronto
yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I can't. And I'm on
You
the
did-
radio, and I couldn't even think of artists.
You did pretty good though. But that's like the name 10 chocolate bars. I'm like, I don't know one.
I don't even know one chocolate bar
Yeah.
when someone says do that. See, I would also
Also-
be bad on the street.
Also, another thing, Americans call it candy bars, not chocolate bars.
I know. That's kind of cute, though. Candy
it is
bar.
cute. But it's not candy, it's chocolate.
I know it's chocolate.
Candy
it's
is like gummies.
Yeah,
Like,
candy is like Skittles
Yeah.
and stuff.
okay, last round. Which province has this ridiculous law? Okay. First one, it's illegal to swear in a public park.
British Columbia.
Ontario.
It should be illegal. There's kids around.
What? You
can't-
swear all the time. I have the worst trucker mouth. I love a swear.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy of a law.
Really? I think that's crazy. Okay. You can't paint a wooden ladder.
That's so dumb. Like, this isn't real Canadian facts. This is just silly little trivias.
Well, I said it's ridiculous laws.
Which?
It's a law.
So you can't paint a ladder in which province you're asking?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ontario again?
No. British Columbia. Your
Well,
first
damn
answer. Okay. This is so stupid. Which province is it illegal to scare a cat?
It should be all of them. You shouldn't scare a cat.
Oh, that's true.
Let's say Manitoba.
No, Alberta.
Good on us.
I want to scare a cat in front of a cop and see what happens.
Straight to jail.
Like, boo. And it goes, would I go to
That's
jail?
just mean. Yeah, you should.
But scare. Yeah, I don't. If I ever scare my dogs, I feel like
I know
the
you feel so
worst.
bad. It's
Oh my
so
God.
sad.
Okay. Taxi drivers must wear socks at all times. In what province?
So they don't have stank feet.
I mean, I love the
that.
law.
Yeah. Let's go Quebec.
No, Vancouver, British Columbia.
Oh, it's just in Vancouver.
Just Vancouver, yeah.
That is so random.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Isn't
Put
that
your
weird?
socks on, sir.
I love Canada.
I know.
I just love it. Every time I come back, I land and I see the sign like, welcome to Canada. And something just warm and fuzzy comes over my body.
And it smells good.
It does smell
It's
good.
like mountainy, crisp, fresh air.
Fresh air.
Mhm.
I was saying that when we were walking out of that concert hall last night. I was like, I love this weather.
I
It's
know.
so chilly
It
and
was
brisk.
chilly, but it was good.
It was so nice. I'm
It is.
so over the humidity of Nashville.
Humidity is tough. I mean, but you have been saying how dry you are. You're like, can
I
I
sneeze.
Can I? You're in a what? Sneezer. Should we confess now? Because people are going to be riled up. What are you talking about? Nanners and
If they've
sneezers?
made it this far into the podcast, we were lying
We
about
did-
nanners.
The last three was just to throw y'all off.
Yes, I want to see what they were thinking. Like, I want to see the reaction.
I'm from Canada and I don't call it nanners.
What do I call? Oh, I call bananas nanners.
The reason I said nanners is because my niece used to say, Auntie, can you pay my nanners? Because she was trying to say
Aw.
fingers and nails together. So she goes, can you pay my nanners?
brilliant,
And so I've
actually.
been calling them nanners. I actually do call them nanners.
That's actually so funny. Wait, we made up nanners, foot inserts,
Foot inserts.
and
Sneezers.
Sneezers.
But we were saying that because after someone sneezes, we were saying, what do you say after someone sneezes? Some people say, bless you. Some
Some
people say,
gazoon tight.
and some people say, sneezers. I just call it out, sneezers.
I love saying gazoon tight. It's such a silly little word.
I do love it too.
Yeah, gazoon tight.
Anything like that. So it just makes, it's whimsical.
It's whimsical.
I love whimsy stuff.
I do love whimsy stuff too. Well, I'm excited that I have a few more days here because I love
We're
being
waiting
here.
on your passport to come
We're
back.
waiting on my passport. Everybody wish me luck. Well, by the time this comes out, I'll have it.
There's no luck to be had. It's on the way on
Well, then why'd
Tuesday,
the
on
lady
Monday.
do this?
Oh, she was just.
I was like, I need it by
she was
Tuesday.
Just playing around. They're actually so nice at the.
They really were nice.
Because she said, "When do you need it by?" And you said Tuesday, or when you flying Tuesday. So when do you need it by? Monday. And then she went. But I think she was just being cute. I think she was like, "I got you."
Okay,
Yeah, she was
okay.
nice.
Well, I get my passport. What day is it?
We
today?
should talk about your picture experience.
Oh my gosh. Okay. The fact that you have to have that photo in your life for 10 years
It's a lot of pressure.
is a lot of pressure.
But something we found out, which is absolutely bananulars, like
Nanners.
it's so nanners. You got your picture taken in LA and they said, what passport is it for? You said a Canadian passport. They said, no worries, we got you. Then you showed it to me and I said, we cannot submit this. They're going to turn you away for this picture.
God forbid I had glassy, beautiful,
Your skin
shiny
was
skin.
glowing, but you can't have any glare.
Yeah.
And they didn't cut it out in two little, like in Canada, we cut it out in two little, it comes out in two little, like almost
Yeah.
like a school photo that you give to your friend.
Yeah.
And on the back of one of them, it has to be stamped with the date it was taken. And
Yeah,
it's
he
only
didn't do
good for
that.
6 months. I guess in America, you can take your own picture and then you can edit it to look hot
Yeah,
and they'll
that's
accept it and put it on your
crazy.
ID.
I wish.
No,
Actually, no, I want to look shitty when in my passport photo.
my
now,
theory is you should look exactly how you would look if you were traveling.
which I always say, I look like a.
I don't like when you say that though.
But it's funny. I don't actually look like a foot.
Well, no, actually, you said a toe.
A big toe. I said a big toe. Well, so.
Not nice.
But I actually didn't love the first photo anyways. I was wearing too much makeup.
Because you
and
were
my-
going to Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like had my hair slicked back and it was just like.
You
I
did
looked-
hate it.
I didn't like it. And so we
You
get,
also hated the second one.
I hate it even more.
Oh, we had to do a run to shout out to London Drugs because I just obsessed
which is
with London
basically
Drugs.
a nicer CVS.
Yeah. We went there and you said, are they even going to be open? I said, absolutely. And we went and we just walked right up to the counter and we said, passport photos, please. And the guy was so nice. And then he did take your picture the first time.
And he goes,
He showed it to
oh,
you,
you
like,
are way too shiny.
Too shiny.
Well, what's funny is I had no makeup on. I had just traveled all day. I got to your
Perfect.
house. We had 3 glasses of wine.
So we had to call an Uber to
So
take
we
us
had
to
to call
London
an Uber to take us there. And then that's how my photo got taken. And I saw it and I went, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Also, that's exactly how you will look when you're traveling.
It's my favorite because I'm such a needy little bitch. Like when I travel, everyone's always like, oh my God, your ID photo is so nice. And now they're going to be like, Next.
You know what someone said to me once?
Huh.
And so we were taking the train from London to Paris, and we landed in Paris.
I love that
and
train ride. It's so fun.
I know, that's like one of the best trips of my life.
Yeah.
And we landed in Paris, and my whole family speaks French except for me because my husband's French and my kids speak French. And so I'm always like, what's going on, guys?
Yeah.
And they were, we were at the passport control. They were, saying if you're in or out of the country. And I was nervous because I was coming up on 10 years of my passport. And so it just I didn't feel like it looked like me anymore.
Yeah.
When I took that picture, I was actually pregnant with my first kid. I looked completely different. And I'm always worried someone's going to be like, that doesn't look like you.
Were they like, hey, did you just get your wisdom teeth out in that photo?
Yeah, I was pregnant. And she said something in French to Nick, and I was like, oh God, what? And he looks at me and he goes, she says, you look like Barbie. And I was like, oh my God, love her. Stamped, we're in. I know.
Oh my gosh.
That's so nice. And then I had to
Gasp.
change that picture.
You look like Barbie. That's like the best compliment ever.
She says you look like Barbie.
You're like, which Barbie? Weird Barbie?
yeah, which what? Wait,
Drunk Barbie?
He just left that part out. Just to,
That's so that I want it to be that for Halloween when you're drunk or weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie. I love Weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie.
Kate
is so
McKinnon.
good. Yeah.
Gem.
I'm obsessed with her. Well, what we get to go to a nice little restaurant tonight and have a view of the city.
Yeah, we're
and
going
a sunset.
Going to Major Tom.
Major Tom, which I always think
40th
sounds
floor.
like Tom Tom.
Oh yeah. Well, I also I like Tom Tom.
I know you do. Well, the hero.
Vanderpump Rules girly. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. We're going. I'm
We're going
excited.
to Major Tom on the 40th floor, and we're gonna get a 360 view of the
I'm-
sunset tonight, golden hour.
I'm so excited to meet Josie. Like, she's known around the
I'm
world.
excited to meet her too.
She's so for people. I'm talking about Josie, who does the spoken poetry.
Josie Balka.
Yes, and everybody uses her voiceovers
Oh,
for
yeah.
like really
She's more
powerful
famous than you.
reels. She is 100%.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my God, you're in Calgary," and I was like, "You want to meet up?" And
Yeah.
so she's coming with us, and I'm so excited to meet her.
Me too.
I hope she speaks some poetry
She's
to me.
best
Just
friends
kidding.
with my coworker. So
Yeah.
we texted each other, and I'm like, I think our best friends are best in without us.
That's so funny. I'm excited. And then what else are we doing? We're going somewhere tomorrow.
We're
with
going
family dinner.
we're going to Bodega. I want to give Bodega on 4th a shout out in Calgary on 4th Street.
Bodega.
Oh my
on
God, you got to
4th,
try it.
Calgary.
We're going to get paella. We're going to get sangria.
Oh, I love a paella.
It's going to be so good.
I love sangria too.
And
Wait,
thanks to Jessie from Bonafide, because she is a PR person here
Oh,
in
cool.
Calgary, and she's amazing. She has the best events. She's the best events, and
Wow.
she saw that you were in town, and she goes, "Why don't you take her to Bodega?
Cool.
Paella and sangria's on me." And I'm like, "Love you, thank you."
I love free shit. Anywho. Anyways, this was so fun.
That was fun.
I don't want it to end.
Well, we'll just keep chatting off
Well,
camera.
we could just end it with a ditty from. Oh, I said it again.
We should bleep it. End it with a
We
What'd she
should
say?
end it with a song from Will Ferrell.
from the Best of Will Ferrell SNL
Yeah.
on DVD 2002.
Oh, I know every word. Fast car
On the highway, on the byway,
Mr. Robotron.
I said the guitar is out of tune.
Frank's
Frank's pants?
pants were a winner. Was a winner. Frank's. There's this guy named Fred, and he's got a pair of slacks. Ooh, Fred's
wears
got
slacks.
slacks. Fred slacks is a winner. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, I could do this all day.
How are you not best friends with Will Ferrell yet?
Honestly, I don't know. I walked past him and Conan O'Brien once. I was like going out to present an award at something, and they walked by me, and I did the weirdest thing where I like to smell celebrities. Creepy. I just want to know what they smell like. And I was like this. Don't you ever want to know what like a celebrity smells like?
That's not the first thought that comes into my
It's
mind.
always the
I
first
think
thought
if
that
they
comes into my
walk
mind.
by and I get a whiff of a cologne, I'd be like, oh, they smell.
Oh, I need to know what they smell like. I would do weird things to know what Justin Bieber smells like. Yeah, because I don't know. If anyone wants to know what I smell like, everyone's like, no. I smell like Baccarat Rouge, but the dupe, because I'm not going to spend $400
I
on a
don't even know
perfume.
what that is. Baccarat Rouge.
Smell me.
Baccarat Rouge.
That's what I smell like if you were to hug me.
Okay.
But it's a dupe. And you can find it on my links on my Instagram highlights. If you too would like to smell like that. Okay, that's enough. Thank you so much for podcasting with me.
Oh, thanks for having me.
That was really fun. And I'm just loving our time together.